morning. Thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday. It's the last day of July. We hope you enjoyed the cooler temperatures on Saturday because meteorologist Eric Gage is in the Weather Center and tracking a warm-up for this week. Let's head over to the Weather Center. Eric.
Yes, we are tracking warmer temperatures over the next 7 days. I was actually going to mention it to you. It's amazing. It's already the end of July, starting August tomorrow.
It's been a beautiful July, though, for the most part.
Most part, too. One thing that we were lacking is some rain. I know a lot of places definitely need some rainfall, and over the next 7 days, we are tracking some rainfall over the next couple of days, specifically on Tuesday and on Thursday. However, we're not expecting a lot of rainfall, so looking ahead towards additional drier weather over the next 7 days. There's a live look at our Mravero camera overlooking the city of Oneonta. There was some patchy fog earlier this morning. Clouds still lingering in the North Country this morning as well. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this morning. Right now, current temperature is 67 degrees in the Utica-Rome region with sunshine. Clouds are slowly moving in with dew points in the low 60s. Weather headlines: increasing clouds today. We're not as breezy as the past couple of days as a high pressure system situates itself right over our area. However, we are tracking very warm temperatures ahead, warming up into the 80s, even 90s possibly in some of the days looking ahead towards the next 7. Today, though, high of 82 degrees. Have your full week forecast, including what temperatures to expect over the next couple of days, coming up. Back over to you.
Thank you, Eric.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Some parts of our area saw a beautiful sunrise this morning, a bit on the chilly side too. Temperatures starting out in the 50s and warming up into the 60s. Some parts of our area saw a patchy fog and cloud cover. So North Country is still seeing some additional cloud cover. However, we are seeing an increase in clouds later on this evening. Here's a live look at our Cavay Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. And we're seeing sunny skies across the board in the Mohawk Valley right now, but from the south, we'll start to see increasing cloud cover throughout the day due to a system moving in from the south. A look across the state on the New York State Mesonet. As you can see, some patchy clouds in the North Country, moving more towards the sunny conditions over the next couple of hours. But as you can see down in Lawrence, a very light cloud cover moving in from the south. This will continue to reach in our area over the next couple of hours. Mostly cloudy skies possible later on this evening into tonight. We're overall a dry stretch of weather. Isolated showers are possible. More on that coming up in just a second. Live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are dry across the area at this current time. Now, around the clock today, we do warm up into the 80s, warmer than yesterday and less breezy as well. Wind speeds across our area in the 5 to 10 mile per hour range. In some areas in the 0 to 5 mile per hour range, so definitely a bit less breezy. Going to feel a little warmer too. Weather grades across the board. See sunshine to start out. We do warm up into the 80s with increasing cloud cover. Mostly cloudy skies in the early evening due to that once again that rain system moving in from the south that could cause an isolated shower in the southern valleys. As you can see, there's a system right here to the south. Now this is going to be moving into the north area over the next couple of hours. Now as this moves over into the northeast over towards Boston, the leading edge of this could be clipping some parts of southern valleys in Otsego County as well as maybe Chenango County. But overall, most of us will remain dry today. The only effect from this that most of us will see is increasing cloud cover. Out to the west, this is where we're tracking for next chance of more scattered rainfall. However, the current conditions, we're not expecting a lot of heavy rainfall at this point due to a lot of dry air in the atmosphere, but we'll bring you new updated info if there is any more moisture that can cause some much needed rainfall across our area on Tuesday. On our Skycast today, we're up into the 80s with increasing cloud cover throughout the day today. Isolated showers are possible in the southern valleys. Most of us will remain dry. We cool down into the 60s and 50s overnight, remaining dry with increasing cloud cover overnight and into early Monday. Isolated pop-up showers and storms are possible heading to Monday afternoon with temperatures warming up into the upper 80s. We'll seeing some sunshine and partly cloudy skies overnight into Tuesday morning is when the cold front moves through our area. We're going to see more scattered showers moving through the area, but most of us will remain dry once again. This is not expected to be a washout for rainfall, but as any new information we do get, we will bring you new information on that rainfall. Today, a high of 88, increasing cloud cover, less breezy. Tonight, low of 62, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, warmer as well, high of 88 degrees, a little bit noticeable breeze once again. Our 7-day forecast, we continue to warm up into the 80s and 90s over the next 7 days. As I said before, our next chance of seeing some rainfall looks to be on Tuesday, but we're not expecting a lot of rainfall with that storm system. Now Wednesday, dry 88. Thursday, our next chance of rainfall once again. And our weekend trivia question: How long does it take light to reach the Earth from the sun? Immediately, 30 seconds, 3 minutes, or 8 minutes?
Well, I just have to go with 8 minutes because I got a little help from our director.
Yes, and he was right, 8 minutes. So
He was positive.
I think the one mind-blowing thing is if the sun just disappeared right now, we wouldn't know for 8 minutes. And
Right.
it's just the fact that light takes time to travel, and it doesn't really affect us on Earth because light is so fast, but when you get to large distances, it just is mind-blowing.
We'd have a short head start before it was darkness.
Yes.
That's kind of dismal this morning. We'll change paces for this Sunday morning. Thank you, Eric. Back, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend. Today, I'm Katrina Smith. Much more news coming up, including COVID numbers on the rise, and we'll take you to Honor America Days in Rome. But first, beautiful day ahead. Let's head over to the Weather Center with meteorologist Eric Gage.
Yes, besides some cloud cover, a beautiful day ahead of us today. Warm temperatures in the 80s, mostly dry. Isolated showers are possible in the southern valleys later on this evening, but as I said before, most of us will remain dry. A beautiful Sunday ahead of us today. Now let's take a look at what we saw over the last month for temperatures, July temperatures versus average. We actually saw a pretty average July. Even though on the 20th we had the high of 93 degrees, we did not break a record. We were close. The high was 94 set back in 1978. So after a mini heat wave in the middle of July, we did see normally average temperatures for this time of year. A bit on the drier side, however, the average high of today for this time of year, 81. The average low of 60. However, on August 3rd, the average high begins to slowly lower, so we now are entering the most cooling down for the average temperature for this time of year. However, hot weather is not out of the picture yet. Looking ahead towards the rest of this week, temperatures warming up into the 80s and possibly 90s. Today, though, high of 82. We are tracking a next chance of seeing some rain showers. Unfortunately, not going to be some more widespread showers, so much needed rain. Look at that forecast is coming up. Back over to you.
Thank you so much.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. We're looking ahead towards a mostly dry Sunday ahead of us with increasing cloud cover. Isolated showers are possible primarily in the southern valleys this evening. Here's a live look at our Cabot Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Increasing cloud cover is a story for today. However, we did see a beautiful sunrise in the Mohawk Valley besides patchy fog and cloud cover in the southern valleys. Cloud cover is still lingering on a little bit in the North Country right now. Live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2. Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this morning. Looking ahead to see much more dry conditions over the next couple of days. Pop-up showers and storms are possible tomorrow with additional isolated showers possible in the southern valleys later on this evening. Temperatures this morning, 55 earlier on in Gray, 54 in Westdale, 70 in Clinton later on, 65 in New Hartford, 64 degrees in Mohawk. Southern Valleys temperatures in the 60s, 61 in Hartwick and 62 degrees in Edmiston. We do warm up into the 70s and 80s and remain in the low 80s today. High of 82 degrees between 3 and 4 o'clock will be the warmest time of the day. Around the clock tomorrow or today with temperatures and sunshine, dry conditions, sunshine in the early morning hours. We do see increasing cloud cover throughout the day due to a system to our south that will be bringing us some much more cloudy conditions. We will remain mostly dry, however. This is the current setup we are seeing right now with our weather. Right now we have a high pressure that is quickly moving out towards the east, and we're causing some increasing cloud cover from this warm front to our south. Now, our next weather maker actually producing some additional significant rainfall, if you can call it that, is out towards the west. This is a cold front that's moving over Minnesota right now. It will be slowly moving over our area over the next couple of days, arriving late Monday and early Tuesday morning. Now, as this rain showers to the south, they move out towards the northeast, so it will rain mostly dry with an isolated shower possible in the southern valleys this evening. Looking at our skycast, we do warm up into the 80s today with increasing chances of cloud cover. As I said before, isolated shower possible in the southern valleys. We cool down into the 60s and 50s overnight. Increasing humidity as well for tomorrow. It's going to be on a warm one tomorrow as well, warming up into the mid to upper 80s with sunshine and partly cloudy skies. Isolated pop-up shower and storm is possible with that high humidity and heat. We cool down into the 60s, and then we're tracking our next chance of rainfall, and it's not looking to be a lot of significant rainfall as we take a look at our rainfall accumulation outlook over the next couple of days. As you can see, we're not tracking significant rainfall. You can see some areas might see over 1/10 of an inch, but this will be a cold front bringing some scattered showers. This is our next chance of most of our area seeing at least some rainfall. But we do need it because we are below average for this time of year for rainfall. Today, a high of 82, increasing cloud cover. Tonight, cooling down into the 60s and partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, high of 87, much warmer ahead. Our 7-day forecast, we continue to see warmer temperatures for the first start of August tomorrow. On Wednesday, high of 88. Thursday, high of 92. As I said before, our next chance of rain showers possibly on Tuesday. Not looking to be like a complete washout. But our weekend trivia question. Puerto Rico's El Yunque National Forest is the only tropical rainforest in the United States. True or false?
Let's say yes, just because of the word tropical, I think.
Yes, and you got both trivia questions right today. So you got
Well, got a little
ding, ding,
help
ding.
from my friends.
So I ended up looking this up because I want to know exactly what defines a tropical rainforest. And apparently it's the only tropical rainforest that is managed officially by the U.S. Forest Service. So that's the definition. There are tropical forests in the United States, like in
Right.
Florida and the
And in
Southeast.
places that you wouldn't expect, too.
Yes. So it's the only official tropical rainforest.
All right, I'm glad that I paid attention to the details. Thank you so much. Well, if the heat seems to be a
Forecast tonight, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Although there's some noticeable cloud cover across the area, we are tracking very pleasant conditions. Temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s at cloud cover, reducing those temperatures, warming up into the mid 80s. This is a live look at Yorkville Battery. Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this evening. We're keeping an eye on some rain showers moving to the northeast right now, currently from the southeast. As it moves into over the next couple of hours, it could be passing through the southern part of Otsego County and a little bit further north. We'll keep an eye on some of these rain showers, but it's not expected to be a complete washout. Current temperature is 79 degrees in the Utica-Rome region with passing cloud cover, noticeable humidity as well. Dew points in the low 60s, so not completely muggy, but still just noticeable humidity across the area. Warm and pleasant today. A very warm week ahead of us. We're tracking temperatures warming up possibly into the 90s by the middle of the week. Tracking net chance of scattered showers, not looking to be significant. So if you're looking for much more needed rainfall, or looking to remain mostly dry over the next several days. Evening temperatures in the 70s, pleasant conditions. We'll be tracking out when to expect our net chance of rainfall. Not looking to be a lot coming up. Back over to you, Syra.
Thank you, Eric. If heat seems to be affecting
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. After a cloudy but pleasant day across central New York, we're seeing temperatures warm up into the 80s and possibly 90s as we head throughout the next 7 days. A warm week ahead. Here's a look at today's almanac. 80 degrees the high for today, average 81 degrees, our record at 98 in 1933. Our low of 55 was set today. A low of 45 was a record set in 1936. We are still below average for this time of year for rainfalls. Take a look across the United States. As you can see, a lot of brown, a lot of parts of the U.S. is below average for rainfall. We zoom into New York State. As you can see, most of the southern valleys and out towards western as well as eastern parts of New York are below average for rainfall for this time of year, the past 30 days. The only area that's above average slightly is in the North Country that's seeing a lot more rainfall, especially near the Tug Hill region, but definitely a very dry July. We have not seen a July this dry since 2018. Live look at our Caveat Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies is a story for today. However, it was mostly pleasant across the area. A live look at the Yorkville Battery. Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are dry across the area. We're keeping an eye on some showers down to the south. It could be moving out towards the northeast. If you zoom out a little bit, we can see the systems affecting our weather for today. We have a very long warm front that finally connected with a low pressure system out towards the west, just north of Minnesota. Another low pressure out towards the southern part of Kentucky. Now, this is causing a lot of heavy rainfall in Kentucky right now, but this warm front is slowly moving out towards the northeast. As you can see right here, this is the current track of this. We're not expecting to see any rainfall, a very significant rainfall for today. However, it could be clipping a very small part of Otsego County later on tonight. Now, as high pressure moves over the eastern part of New England for the next couple of days, we're going to be seeing warmer temperatures as some air from the southeast gets glided up into our area. Over the next couple of days, we are tracking very warm temperatures ahead of a cold front arriving heading into early Tuesday morning. Our Skycast warming up into the 80s for today. We're cooling back down into the 70s and 60s overnight. Increasing humidity slowing down into the 50s as well. Warming up tomorrow into the mid to upper 80s as a warm front moves ahead of a cold front arriving later on Monday. An isolated pop-up shower and storm is possible for the early to afternoon parts of Monday. Now, heading to Tuesday, early Tuesday morning, a cold front moves through, especially in the early morning to early afternoon. Now, this could be causing some scattered showers, but there's not a lot of moisture in the air, so we're not expecting a lot of significant rainfall for Tuesday. As we take a look at our rainfall accumulation forecast for the next couple of days, you can see not a lot of significant rainfall, some much needed rainfall expected in our area. We might be able to see it later on this week. However, for the next several days, you might want to water your garden or water your lawn if you have extra water, because it's going to be a very dry stretch of weather, even with this cold front arriving later on Tuesday. This evening, temperatures in the 70s, pleasant as well. Tonight, cooling down into the 60s and 50s in some parts of the area with increasing humidity as we head into tomorrow. High of 87, much warmer tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. Our 7-day forecast, looking ahead towards warmer temperatures yet again. Our next chance of seeing some significant rainfall looks to be as we head into Thursday and Friday. There's still pretty hit or miss on these rain showers. As you see some showers and storms on Tuesday, not looking to be significant. Highs in the 90s on Thursday. Be right back.
Get your forecast. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening. Temperatures cooling down into the 60s overnight with partly cloudy skies. Isolated showers are possible, especially in the southern parts of the Southern Valley, specifically out in Otsego County. Here's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are tracking a little moisture in the atmosphere right now, but I want to keep an eye on these rain showers moving out towards Boston. Now, some of these showers to the north may be clipping some parts of southern Otsego County, specifically out in Oneonta. However, most of us, especially up towards the northern part of Oneida County, as well as Herkimer County, will remain dry tonight. Current temperature 69 degrees in the Utica-Rome region with some passing clouds. Overall clear conditions across the area. Dew points in the low 60s. So because of the dew points, looking ahead towards temperatures only cooling down into the low 60s overnight. Weather headlines will be cool tonight. Very warm week ahead. Looking at temperatures warming up into the 90s possibly by middle of the week. Next chance of seeing scattered showers not looking to be significant. More on that coming up before tonight. Going down into the 60s of your full week forecast, including when to expect the next chance of rainfall coming up. Back over to you, Saira.
Thank you. Some happy campers border day.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. Some of us saw an absolutely beautiful sunset across our area over the past couple of hours. Here's a look sent in from it, Terry. An absolutely gorgeous sunset. Sometimes we have a lot of low-level clouds, but some clearing, allowing the sun to produce this beautiful orange tint. As I said before, some cloud cover producing this absolutely beautiful sunset across the area. Clouds look to diminish slowly overnight. Here's a live look at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We're seeing quiet conditions across our area. However, there is an isolated shower. We are keeping an eye up south of the Mohawk Valley and pretty much south of most of our area. There's rain showers moving to the south right now. However, most of us are remaining dry. However, an isolated shower can possibly move up towards the Oneonta, Cooperstown area overnight and early tomorrow morning. However, as I said before, most of us will remain dry. Low temps tonight, cooling down into the 50s in the North Country, 55 in Atwell, 60 in Woodgate, 59 in Alder Creek, 57 degrees in Prospect. Mohawk Valley in the low 60s overnight, 60 degrees in Frankfort, 60 in Utica, 61 in Hartford, and 61 degrees in Sequoia with 57 possible in Little Falls. Southern Valley's temperatures going down into the 50s. A cool night ahead of us. Dew points remaining in the low mid-50s to low 60s, so a pretty mild night tonight. Want to leave the windows open, especially if you're not in an area expecting an isolated shower south of the Mohawk Valley. Around the clock tomorrow, we warm up into the 70s and 80s. A very warm day tomorrow with increasing humidity throughout the day. Wind speed, not very noticeable, between 5 to 10 miles per hour. A decent breeze, but nothing too significant. Our weather grades across the board, we're seeing sunshine moving throughout the area with some decent cloud cover throughout the day due to some low-level clouds. Overall, a dry day. A few isolated pop-up showers and storms are possible later on due to a warm front arriving from the south. The bigger picture, all the weather systems affecting our area over the next several days start with this warm front from the south, producing showers and moving up towards the northeast. Now, some of these showers can linger into some parts of our area, especially in the southern valleys overnight. However, once again, most of us will remain dry. Now, looking ahead towards tomorrow, as this high pressure moves out towards the east, so we'll be dragging up a lot of very warm, moist air from the south as a cold front arrives from the west, additionally adding some warmer temperatures and much more humid conditions overnight. Tomorrow night is looking to be a lot more warmer with temperatures cooling down only into the 60s. Our skycast tonight cooling down into the 60s and 50s overnight with dry conditions, isolated shower possible once again. Warming up tomorrow into the 80s with sunshine, a few passing clouds. An isolated pop-up shower or storm is possible. Most of us will remain dry. Now, the cold front that will bring in some storms and showers will move through the area in the early morning on Tuesday. Now, there's not a lot of moisture expected in the atmosphere with these showers and storms, so these storms are likely to be broken and not produce a lot of rainfall. As we take a look at the rainfall total accumulation over the next several days, we're not expecting a lot of rain for the next couple of days. You can see rainfall totals barely even reaching some places 1/10 of an inch. So definitely some rainfall coming from some parts of these areas, but a lot of us will remain dry as this cold front moves through the area tomorrow night. Tonight, a low of 62, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, warmer, high of 87 degrees. Wind from the southwest, 6 miles per hour. Our 7-day forecast. We continue to warm up throughout the week. High of 88 on Wednesday. Probably next chance of seeing some much more significant rainfall looks to be on Thursday and Friday. More info on that coming up throughout the week. A high of 92 on Thursday and 82 on Friday.